What's going on, guys? So today's gonna be a full workout for back and biceps. Right here is the assisted pull-up. Focusing on the contraction. That's why I use the band. So I get a maximum contraction on the way up and the way down. Really focusing on the back and creating width. 4 sets of 12 to 15. That's what you're aiming for here. Next, we're going to have the wide lat pull down. Again, 4 sets of 12 to 15. Good idea, a tip is to use wrist wraps, because the first muscle you give out a lot of times is your forearms and your grip. But using a wrist wraps lets you really contract and focus on the muscle you're trying to work without actually losing your grip. So that's a tip that I always use. I use wrist wraps for everything. Really focusing on, like I said, the contraction and squeezing your lats and bringing your lats back. Make sure you create a small end at the top and drive your back forward, driving your arms down, really targeting that latissimus dorsi and creating that width. For the next exercise, we have the reverse grip lat pull down. Again, focusing on the contraction. I can't emphasize enough. This right here, wrist wraps, is great because when you come up, it's really hard to lock that form in. It feels kind of weird. By keeping the tension in with the wrist wrap, you can really emphasize on stretching your lats and creating that contraction that you want. This is more for width and thickness in the rhomboids in like the middle of the back here. Again, 4 sets of 12 to 15. I'm wearing a belt as well too to keep my back tight. I do have back problems. Sometimes they flare up, so I wear a belt whenever I can for my back to help. Exercise we have is the straight arm pull down. Again, you see how I'm gripping the bar and also bringing my chest up to kind of push my lats out. Kind of locking my lower body in and really focus on the movement, really emphasizing that squeeze in the lats. I have to go a very weird grip to kind of make sure you feel it. Depending on who you are, you just may feel it differently. So I squeeze the outside balls of the bar and bring it down. So my hands really ain't flat, they're more so like kind of facing in. And that's kind of how I do it. Again, 4 sets of 12 to 15. It's going to be your standard bicep cable curl. Again, 4 sets of 12 to 15. Making sure you keep your arms back and really locking the motion in for getting that max contraction through the peak of the bicep. I see so many people do this exercise wrong and it just doesn't even look right. Again, as you can see, my arms are going to go up, but I'm really forcing my biceps back and trying to lock that movement in. Plus, this is my top set, so I'm doing a lot of weight, so the movement's a little cheated. Normally, I'd be more bent over a little bit, keeping my knees behind my toes, and really emphasizing on repeat contractions at the top. Next we have the machine preacher curl. Bring the seat setting as high as you can, and try to make sure your arms stay on the pad. And also what I do to get that maximum traction at the top of the peak of the bicep is I roll my hands and actually put my palms on the bars and not my fingers, to try, when I bring the bar up, to kind of roll my arms up, creating a peak in my bicep and really feeling the tension. I feel like a lot of times with this machine you can kind of feel it in your shoulders, on your elbows, and sometimes even in your forearms. You're really not getting that contraction that you want. So like I said, it's not about the weight. Again, focus on the contraction and building that mind muscle connection, and try and target the muscle that you're actually trying to work. Next we have our standard dumbbell curl. I do my curls this way with two at first on my top set, and then I'll go to a uni curl with one arm once I'm tired. Again, this is 40 pounds, so my top set, I'm cheating a little bit. My form's a little lax here, but again, 4 sets of 12 to 15. Every exercise is the same amount of sets. So really focusing on kind of like getting that max effort in there. The first 3 sets is more about control, kind of getting that connection, and the last set I go as hard as I can, as heavy as I can, to try and maximize hypertrophy. A little bit of posing practice for you guys. I'm still trying to get better at this, trying to pose the best I can, still a learning process. Today's weight I was 179.4. I know I need to get in the 160s, and this makes 7 weeks out. So once I get in the 160s, I feel a little bit better. Then I'll have to figure out the proper way to carb back up for stage, so I'm a little flat. Right now I'm a little flat. My carbs are really low. Just trying to get the maximum I can as far as like losing as much weight as possible. Normally, right now I'm aiming for about 2 pounds per week. So appreciate you guys watching the video. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe to the channel, like the channel. If you have any questions or comments, just leave them below, and I'll do the best I can in answering. I got an ebook on Amazon. I'm an online coach. I'm a certified personal trainer through ISSA. Also work on my nutrition cert. If you're interested in online coaching, find me on Instagram, link posted below, or I have all my other links in the bottom of the video. Again, thanks again, and I appreciate your guys' support, and I'll see you guys in the next video.